Okay, gonna record another one of these while wearing the invisibility cloak and working on chainmail. Because the setup is a little involved and I want to get the most out of it. I don't think I'm gonna get all the way through another 3 hours of video though, so I'm gonna have to stop myself at some point. I think probably when I run out of rings. Oh well, down the hatch. Cheers.
Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. It's time for more Let's Play Dark Souls for the first time.
For the
joining
first
Justice Cole
time.
again. Of course, there are a couple things I want to do.
What an incredible game.
First of all, I think my armor could stand to be a lot shinier.
Come again.
And since my number is still white and I am full of souls, I'm going to try to improve it.
Okay.
Hello.
Good luck with that.
I kind of do. So, what will it take to reinforce... Huh.
Literally cannot be done.
He is not willing to try and reinforce my armor. I wonder why that is.
It is
About my
because
shield.
it is pre-upgraded.
Twinkling Titanite. Okay, my shield is too cool. That's perplexing.
Indeed. It's almost like it's inconsistent with the rest of the game. And kind of stupid.
Can he not forge it while I'm wearing it?
Why would you have
Let's
this kind of thing?
pick up some other armor.
Why
See
would
how that
you
goes.
make this so inconsistent?
Access bottomless Oh, I can reinforce armor. Same way he can. Yeah. You know, this is probably a good idea too.
What?
Yeah, what the heck.
Oh, repairing the
Get
armor?
this out of the way.
Sure. Just wear the biggest and heaviest stuff you can find.
Good.
Go as slow as possible. Ooh.
Same story
Got quite
there.
the snarl here.
Well, tell you what, let's access my bottomless box. Now, what other armor would I actually want to take out? Hollow Warrior. Ha! Yeah, I'm sure. Ooh, Balder. Yeah, I could look like one of those guys. So I'm gonna... Oops, excuse me. There we go. Take these out. Sure. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so what if I decide to wear other armor? Oops. I don't have Balder armor. Oh well. Oh, I took out the wrong thing, I guess? Hey, hold on. This is all wrong.
Oh, for a blessed moment there, I was in light roll.
Nope, sure enough, I do not actually have the Boulder centerpiece, chest piece.
Centerpiece? The
Nope.
centerpiece, guys?
Oh, well, let's just...
You don't have a settee?
hop down the stairs
No,
again.
that's something you sit on. Hold on.
Man, I'm so much faster.
You don't have potpourri?
Maybe there's something to not wearing absolutely the largest armor available. Nah. Okay, so...
I
Yeah.
even noticed. Oh my god.
Okay, so he thinks he cannot reinforce those. Well, that is interesting. Yeah. Okay, so if I want to reinforce my huge stone armor, it's going to take something else than that. So
It's gonna take a mod or
Oops.
a hack. It cannot be reinforced in the base game.
I could just buy a bunch of stuff from him. I could level up a couple times. I kind of want to dump my souls into armor, though. Man, I was looking forward to that.
Well,
so there's more of this futzing around.
Glad to disappoint, Kaz. Armor's too good already.
Oh man, it's probably not going to let me do this while I have it equipped, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. This was pointless then.
You can't put it in the box while it's
Um,
equipped, but you can definitely upgrade it while equipped.
Could I level up?
Makes no sense.
Question is really what I level up into. Wait, I know. What does the club use?
Still uses strength.
Repair? No. Bottomless box. Okay. Tell me about the club. Okay, yes, I have a lot of weapons. Oh my goodness. Ooh, great club. Yeah, let's see if we can level up into that. It only requires 28 strength. Let's be... Yeah, clearly I should have been going after even more strength.
Yes.
Wow, that is a lot of levels I am proposing for myself. Oh, that's... Oops, that's vitality. Oh, I'm much closer with strength, actually. Okay. Okay. Already forgotten what I needed. 28? That sounds right. Let's check anyway.
That's 28 to one hand, the Great Club, by the way.
Okay, great club. Great
21
club.
to two.
28. Oh man, I'm totally doing this.
We could already two-hand it.
Yeah! Strength is a cool stat for cool kids. I think I'm gonna spend the rest of my wealth while we are here.
Yeah? What on?
Okay. Yeah. And also while I can still talk to the smith.
While I can still talk to the
I
smith.
do not, however. You have some things that I want. 12 of them.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's a way to bank it, you know?
Yep. Oh, don't worry about me. Yes, indeed. So, with that little bit of fun taken care of,
Fun, he says.
I wanted to do something special tonight.
What's
I already
that?
took down Sen's Fortress, beat up the golem at the top,
Right.
and there's the way onward up top there. I learned imps come and take you. But what I want to do,
Uh-huh.
yes. Oh, I'm not allowed to use it. I cannot use the black eye orb. Why is that? I should ask someone about that. Because that was definitely my plan. Oh, don't tell me you have to be hollow to use it. After I went through all that trouble to spend humanity and get my number back white.
That ain't it,
Talk to the
but...
smith again.
Well...
What a waste that would be. This guy can already see me. Buddy, you have the wizard eyes, and that is respectable.
Let me tell you, the fictitious Dark Souls that exists in past Kaz's head is far more punishing
I have way
than
too
the
much
real
damage,
one.
Though.
This
Seriously.
is a much more,
Got the raw club.
well, let's say differently obtuse.
I'm sure someone at Firelink
game.
Shrine is going to know what's going on. So,
Because there is some, like, jank-ass
matter of fact,
obtuse
I've
shit
rescued a couple
that
people.
I didn't even...
Maybe they'll show up there. There was the big hat man.
There was Big
He's
Hat
probably
Man.
there. Okay.
Bubbles.
There's you. Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes.
Nothing to talk about, it seems.
Yeah, we ended up breaking his quest line by diving into the catacombs at a time the game doesn't expect.
It's, this guy. Did I rescue you from a barrel?
Well,
You
actually,
did.
made it out.
That's Laurentius.
Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my pyromancy, the Great Swarm, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
Oh, I don't find them unsavory.
I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
Oh.
A flame from the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer.
I
Right,
am?
let's get started right now.
Yep, pyromancy just works that way.
Uh-huh. Well, fire orb. Man, you have to go through all this just to have pyromancy? Jeez. Slots? 8 slots? That can't be right.
Yeah, I mean, compared
Okay.
to
I only have 2 total slots with the magic that I'm good
compared to
at.
sorcery or
Jeez.
miracles, you do have to go through quite a lot. That's if you don't start with them,
Insufficient souls.
of course.
Oh, he can modify pyromancy flame as a weapon. Okay. I think I get it.
Pyromancy is the art of casting fire. Produce flame, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. A pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swamp, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time.
Yes, how do I get to this great swamp?
Pyromancy has a, well, rather primitive aspect to it. It messes poorly with advanced culture, and pyromancers are considered rather unsavory. Which is fine, as I never got along with anybody anyway. So, for me, turning undead didn't change a thing.
Oh, Laurentius.
Oh. Well, that's good.
A pyromancer's flame is a part of his own body. The flame develops right along with his skill. When I gave you that flame, I gave you a part of myself. Please take good care of it.
I'm
Oh.
going to stick it in my pocket and ignore it forever.
Goodbye then. You dare go hollow.
If you say so. Where is the Hat Man? Right. Cannot light bonfire. Oh. This guy left. Maybe he's only here if you are hollow? I don't know what the rules are.
What are the rules?
Let's see. If I had a gigantic hat on my head, where would I pitch my tent? We've seen you before. Oh! Hey!
Hello there. I was expecting you.
It's actually
As
kind of nice.
promised, I will share my sorceries. I'm afraid that you are unable to learn sorcery. The basic framework, you see, it cannot be taught. Oh, do not fret. Life isn't all about sorcery.
Yeah!
In your own way.
Yeah!
Don't frown with regret. Peer forward with your head high.
He told all that about me without looking at me. It's all in the hat.
Oh, hello again. I was waiting to tell you. Master Logan has returned, and he tells me that he has you to thank. Well, we are both in your debt now. Thank you, sincerely. He's just over there. Go along and have a chat.
He didn't have all that much to say to me, really.
Oh, hello. Terrific to see us both in one piece. And pray that you never go hollow.
You guys all keep saying that, but I've been hollow plenty of times. It wasn't all that bad. Okay, well,
Indeed.
I think those are all of the people I have to talk to. And there's you. Hello.
Yeah, it turns out Undead Warrior
Hello.
left
Was it
because
you who rang the
Frampt is
bell
here.
of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frampt, close friend of the great lord.
Great Lord!
Chosen undead, who has rung the bell your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Oh, totally.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
Oh, he's gonna tell me to go where I was going anyway.
Yep.
Anything else?
What a chump.
Pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Oh. Oh, goodness.
Yep. He can eat stuff.
I can feed him. That's weird.
Those who seek the realm of lords must brave Sen's fortress, a deadly house of traps.
No, I got that.
Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you, but proceed with caution.
Right. Here, have a...
Oh no. Where'd my tiny little ring go?
dung pie. Yeah. Could feed him souls. Could feed him a copper coin.
I know I'm gonna step on it.
Seems like a bad idea. What if I feed you a blood red moss clump? Souls gain. Oh, I see.
Wow, this one is really lost.
He turns junk items into souls. Huh.
I'm not happy.
That is fascinating.
Nope.
You know what? Yeah, you can have these 10 dung pies.
It's funny, I dropped one and found two. I got a
I don't think
vacuum
I'm gonna
down here.
use all of my alluring skulls. Let's. This is amazing. You are the best garbage disposal. That doesn't make any sense. Like that's the same as if I just used them, right? Soul value 500, right?
It's part of an important glitch.
Wait, 1,000 with them. Oh, I see. What about Oh, you can eat spare gear? Oh, that's incredible. Holy crap. A reason to collect all of this junk. That's... I'm probably not going to need this pyromancy flame. Or this tin banishment catalyst.
Oh my
Well,
god.
actually, it's only 50. May as well keep it.
I'm probably not gonna
wow,
need
I'm
this
gonna be doing this for a
pyromancy
while.
flame. Wow. I should make like
Really? Only 50 for a gargoyle tail axe?
a highlight reel of all of the most cringe-worthy decisions that I made.
I don't know where I got that. I probably shouldn't.
That would probably be a better use of my time
I will
than
be right back with
doing this
all
whole
of my
project.
possessions. Oh wait, he's going into... I see. All right. Yeah, you're getting fed all this. This is excellent. Shadow, I don't know about though. Those are unique. It's like music.
Probably should have made a second sound effect for this.
This noise. I love this. Oh no, I fitted my boulder helm. Ah well, down the hatch. Really don't need that. Wow, it really values these. I guess that's cool. Black sorcerer, leather, black leather, Wanderer, Elite Knight, Knight stuff. Yeah, you can have this too. Rings are just good though. So let's see. I am never gonna need a hand axe, let's be honest. Probably not a great axe either. This is the best thing. I didn't even know that I had that.
What, Demon Titanite? Yeah. Yeah, you got that.
Lure phantoms from other worlds. I don't know what that does. Anyway, that's pretty cool. What if I feed you a large Titanite shard? Hold on. How about a... Yeah, what the hell? Becoming Titanite shard. I see.
Yeah, what it
I
does,
no longer want to do that.
what it doesn't tell you is that you get multiple.
Oh,
So it's like, you know, cracking one large into multiple small. It just, for whatever reason, doesn't say.
I remain here and await.
It's pretty useful.
it's because I have this cool club, isn't it? Anyway. Oh, that's beautiful. I no longer feel bad about hoarding crap.
You should still feel
Although,
bad
I
about
do
it.
kind of feel bad about not being able to invade the Firekeeper murderer's land. I guess I'll just have to carry on. I don't really have anything else to do. Dead. Right, because even
Well,
if
I have
I'm
something to
here
do.
and I
It's nice.
use my item... Where is it? The hell? Oh. Did I... Oh, black eye orb. Uh-huh. Being the role of the murder of Firekeeper to defeat the perpetrator and return the soul of the Firekeeper. Does it now?
Like, I'm so into that
I guess that's
black
that
eye
then.
orb, but
Hmm.
I just forget
Oh,
about
well,
it.
into Orlando.
I'm too preoccupied with what I'm doing by the time it is
I'm
relevant.
sorry, Orlando. No, that's where you are.
Back to Orlando. Is that where we're going?
Dang, I was really looking forward to invading
Yes, yes, yes.
something.
You may at one point invade something ever, but not with that.
Oh well, I guess I'll just have to go get myself killed.
A fine plan. Like at this point we're rolling, right? Like got the golem dead. Got a powerful weapon. Asterisk.
Just be careful. There's no reason to suddenly lose my cool against all these guys.
You know?
I kind of want one more strength upgrade before I go on. Let's see how much it costs me. It should be into like 20 grand or something by now. Maybe more like 14. Okay, so 12. Only 5,000 more. Let's use an item. Soul of a hero. Soul of a brave warrior. Perfect. Should be enough.
Oh,
It's
where are
just
we?
barely not. Missed a remainder there. Here. Come on. Large soul of a proud knight. How about that? Oh, overshot the mark a little. Well, that is perfectly fine. Yeah. All right. Sends Fortress again. Quick route this time, but
Quick route.
still gonna have to fight a couple guys. Stay on my toes. What do we have in the other slot? Good. What do we have in the other slot here? Also good. It's go time. Go gradually time because we want to pull the trick on these guys. Yes. Yes, you're very clever. You're huge. Your hugeness will help. Okay, good. Take me to Orlando. Come on. There we go. That's more like it. Gave him the raw club. Okay. Gotta be careful here. There's a ton that can go wrong. I remember this. Remember things going wrong. Woo! like that and that. Okay. Okay, now just one more guy to punish. Carefully. There we go. Nice long wait, so I get my stamina back. And now into the egg.
Into the egg.
Could have been cleaner. Might come to regret that later. But you know what? I got a lot of healing on my side, so get a lot of do-overs. A lot of toughness too, and I think that's important while I'm still learning where everything is and what's dangerous. I mean, everything's dangerous really, but they're all dangerous in different ways.
It's kind of wild. This
Require
penny is
individual
actually older
attention.
than I am,
This guy, for instance, could easily kill me.
and I'm messing it up.
If I'm not careful. Ooh. He
Where was
just
it
had a
measured?
Titanite shard on him. Well, thanks, guy.
I think Philadelphia. If it doesn't have a
So yeah, this is what I get
D
for
for
beating the
Denver,
Iron
then.
Golem.
it has to be Philadelphia, I think.
Friendly imps.
Where did I get an old penny? That's weird. I'm pretty sure its value is 1 cent still, but you know.
Orlando.
It gives you the full like music sting the second time. That's kind of weird.
Sure is huge. I hope I don't get lost. I'm probably gonna get lost.
Well, there are degrees. I am not going to get lost again like I was lost before. That's for sure. Oh, hell. Not again. Ah!
I suppose I'm supposed to be taking in all these breathtaking sights while we're here, so let's Yeah, I can't tell much from this. A lot of flying buttresses.
Yep, those are those little diagonal things
honestly looks
on
like
the
an Assassin's
outside
Creed city.
of
Ones are running around
of
and
a
jumping on
building.
stuff. Jeez.
said to be flying
Anyway.
because they're on the outside rather than internal. Like an internal buttress is just sort of
Oh,
it's a supporting
hello.
piece on the inside.
I guess I don't have a hello. Let's give him a nice bow. You're a bad guy, because I can lock on you.
See, your character has a
Willing to
kind
ignore
of
you, though.
like moral
Yep.
indicator.
Oh, there are more of you.
Just the
Okay.
instinct about what is and is not an enemy.
Seem to be quite calm at the moment. I'm willing to let that be. Sure.
Gonna add a bit to the end here.
Man, everywhere else I've been has been in ruins. This is just kind of a place.
I
Let's change of
wonder why.
base. Can I hop up on this?
Why could that
I
be?
suppose not.
Perhaps this place was made out of sterner stuff.
It's like I'm on vacation compared to everywhere else. Orlando, resort town. Hey. What do you know? Nice friendly bonfire, first thing. Oh, are you a... Hello.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome
I'm an ordinary visitor.
chosen.
Huh?
If you seek Lord Gwyn's key, exit here and head straight yonder. You are the chosen one. A revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
Oh, you're a firekeeper.
Have to scoot my ball.
Cool.
What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my role.
I see you were born under the arcana of the casually leaning man. Or woman.
The bonfires attended by the keepers are special. They are linked to one another, and their flames never die.
About that.
Never shall the keepers of these flames meet.
That's curious.
That used to mean more.
Now is the time. That is, after all, what the bonfire is for.
What, now you're telling me this?
So
I'm a million hours into this game and now I get to learn what the bonfire is about? Come on. Okay.
Now is the
Yes, I got it. Uh-huh.
originally, the
Don't see any reason why
Lord
not.
vessel could only teleport you to Firekeeper bonfires.
Need for that. Let's see.
That's why
Yeah,
they're-
let's...
That's why they were linked.
Could I actually get 28 strength? I think I could.
Then they expanded that
Let's
to
try it.
any covenant also. Then they just
It is 28.
threw some
right?
others in there for convenience.
For the way too huge club. Which is not on my person apparently. That is an oversight. How much for the stone greatsword? 40. Yeah, we're not getting there. How about...
Won't you be surprised?
There we go. Give me that. And 28. Yeah. We could totally do this. Giant tree branch. The leaping attack is a trademark of clubs. Yes.
Trademark of clubs.
Okay. So... And I'm going to sit here and use some of my souls. The soul of a brave warrior get me.
Starting off this one kind of slow, I guess.
That's 5. Okay. Oop. There we go.
Curious to see how my approach to the first little area is. Like, I think I figured it out pretty quick.
I've kind of been sitting on these, but they're the kind of soul that sticks around even if you die, so I feel pretty justified in that.
On sitting on them or on spending them here? Either one.
You don't mind that I feel a little embarrassed to be doing it in front of somebody. But anyway. Okay, so...
Why did I
let's
make a
confirm
Hydralisk
that.
noise there? That's
And I need
weird.
a scant 2,000 more. A
Just
little
gave the
over
microphone a little...
2,000 back. Okay, so one more of these. Or...
Thought about your Zerg roots.
There we go.
Like Hong Jin-ho.
Oh, baby. I can taste it.
He actually did it.
That's the silliest thing.
Immediately two-hands it. Oh my god.
Ugh. That requires all of my stamina to do. This is the least practical weapon even when I can effectively wield it. Oh my goodness. I'm sure that'll come in handy though. Wonder...
Something will come in handy.
Yeah, thanks to my club being upgraded and the Great Club not, it's not even all that good.
Are you gonna upgrade it?
Okay, so that is that's
I
my
guess-
project now.
I guess not.
Project
Is it?
Great Club.
Okay. Maybe we are gonna upgrade it. at some point.
So, Lady Firekeeper said to head over yonder. I don't know where she meant. So I'm gonna go any old place. Continue my examination. Alright. Or, sentries. Cool. I'll leave the furniture alone if it's all the same to you guys. And avoid stepping on any of the black tiles because of that one DuckTales episode that I saw once.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's a memory.
you too.
Holy
Okay, well,
shit.
cool. You're just hanging out. Oh, I gotcha. See, why mess with people? There's no reason. Though the thought had occurred to me that that's only happening because I have a white number. Could be for any number of other reasons. Maybe they respect clubs.
It could be that.
Maybe they like the cut of my jib.
be-
I really rather don't know.
Could be
I'm willing to
any of
live and
those
let
three
live.
three things.
So,
Or
oh
it,
goodness.
it could be other things.
I did something.
Because it's not those things.
Okay. Oh, neat. It's an Archimedes screw. Or maybe just a regular screw. A gigantic screw.
Feeling tired, Cass. It sounded like a yawn. A stifled yawn, anyway. I'm doing great. I have an activity.
Man, after the last place, I had nothing but traps inside of
Forgot
it,
how much I
expecting
liked
enemies
doing
around
this.
every corner. It's just sort of calm in here.
Well, we'll get to that soon enough.
It's so nice. See, everywhere else has already been ruined, but ah well.
What if I told you it's all an illusion?
Hmm. Oh, that got me in trouble with the guards. Wait, I know you.
Yeah, look familiar?
Yeah. Oh, you have lightning breath instead of fire breath like the other guy. Ack. You're nowhere near as dangerous as that boss. Or perhaps I've simply leveled up a lot and gotten better stuff since then. Would you get back here?
Little column A, little column B.
Oh, what's this?
Helm.
Oh, that's a phantom.
Oh no, upstage
Hello.
payload. I remember upstage payload.
What in the world are you up to?
Looks like putting on a dragon head and then casting power within? Was that the other thing?
Nothing much. He's gesturing at me.
Let's see how
Not
this
near
goes.
enough a cliff. This one is behaving strangely. Hope you're joining me in my zoo. There we go.
Oh, they actually put the like hyper armor on. That's why they
Oh.
were shiny.
Oh,
Dang,
full
Noni.
cliffs. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. You've got some moves. I see that.
What was
Oh,
that?
that got all of my stamina down. How about that?
I still don't know what some of this shit is. Oh, Lady
Yeah,
Perth.
sure.
My God. Yeah, that's power within. That one is, anyway.
Holy crap! What the hell? Okay, so that guy had
don't know,
some
man.
moves and jeez.
They might also be a cheater, but you know.
All right, yep. When's Dark Souls? You get invaded by someone who knows what they're doing.
That's par for the course, though. You do get invaded
Oh.
by someone who knows what they're doing.
Well, now that my number's black again, I guess it's time to
Trying to think of what that like leap attack could have been.
test a theory. Theory number 1. Do they just not like me? Oh, these guys seem to be guarding treasure. Oh. Oh boy. That's dreadfully conclusive for my tastes. I see. Uh-huh. Do you have anything else to say other than tromp tromp? So I'll have you know, I have taken down some huge guys in my time. No, come on. A little further out. See that? Okay. So I guess they're not that big a deal. Fought one-on-one, being huge and too slow. What about you? Oh boy. Haha. Got a little excited.
Seem to be doing good against these guys.
Look. I'm still the same guy. My number is darker. That's all.
Huh.
Huh.
Nice statue.
This guy looks kind of alive.
Hmm.
Oh well.
Yeah, how about that?
Wait, learned my lesson. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. This guy is so silly.
Oh, look at him go.
Oh, that's a grab attack. Oh, jeez. That's the strike.
Yeah, you do not want to get grabbed. Power within plus a leap attack. Even still, like, I have so much armor and health. Like,
That's
what the hell?
greedy. Glad he didn't go for the grab.
Well, I don't know. Those more expert than I will probably know what happened.
Okay, let's leave a helpful message for someone else with my, what's it called? There we go. Yeah. I will write message. Characters. Can I just say mimic? Beanpole? What? I can say monster.
Can you now?
Yeah.
It's a good message.
Now then. They couldn't both be mimics. They could both be mimics. Okay.
Dark Souls 2.
Ooh, Twinkling Titanite.
If you break a treasure chest like that, you'll get rubbish. It will destroy the
Now,
treasure.
there was also this guy over here, right? How do you feel about me? He still doesn't mind. See?
They also removed
He's
the
a pal.
visual
Oh.
cue.
I see you're guarding a way to go. Well, excuse me. Could I just slip by? Yeah. No problem.
Oh boy. Are we actually going this way?
What? Okay.
This is gonna be fun if we actually
You
do go
understand
this way.
stairs? You do.
I kind of want
That
it.
makes this kind of a risky proposition, because if I run into somebody else, I will no longer have you alone. Look, you've already failed. I'm over here. May as well go back to your post. Go home. Be a family man. Yeah. Peace.
Thank you, Guile from Street Fighter.
Uh-huh. Need humanity. Oh, no. No, not one of these again.
Do
At
it.
least I've talked to someone who knows who the Great Lord is.
Talk to the wall.
Tears. Yep. Okay. We have an inkling of how those doors work. And I have just snuck past a gigantic man and taken a sucker hit for no reason.
One hit. Who cares?
I have a feeling this is going to be slightly harder to do from the other direction. That's kind of a shame. Oh,
Well,
what's this?
What's
Can I... It's cleverly placed, actually. I don't think I can get there.
There's like an invisible wall that's stopping you from going that direction. Yeah.
Is that a chest? No.
Nope. My chest is invisible right now.
Excuse me. There we go.
Rude. You're gonna just hit someone in the back like that.
Yes,
guys?
you're annoyed, and you should be. I pulled a fast one on you, but you know, you wouldn't get out of the way. Jeez, these guys are so non-threatening compared to how they look.
Or maybe because you've just defeated a far taller guy to get here.
I mean, some of that is the raw club, but come on.
Or you
They're
know,
not even as dangerous as the snakes
maybe we're just handling them.
for me.
For me,
Might be something about the way that I approach this that makes it slightly easier for me.
the beginning of understanding is
All right,
doing
well,
on Kaz.
I guess I could check if these guys are guarding treasures.
Could
I'm gonna
check
be
that.
dead. May as well be rich. Let's see, yeah.
Like highlight
does
that one
look like a
too.
treasure chest. So
Holy shit.
let's see if I can grab just one of their attentions.
If you're gonna be dead, may as well be rich.
There we go.
It's not bad looking. Whole thing. I'm trying to get a good angle.
Do the dance of the funny business.
Feels nice.
Oh, not good. Okay.
Oop.
Yep, your reach is great, but limited. Take your time.
Were you taking a drink there, Kaz? What's happening? Why is this guy giving me
I'm
so
really
much trouble?
cautious about this one because if I go too far towards the other guy, he'll start to pay attention.
Okay,
And
okay.
I don't
we're
want
just-
that.
We're being extra cautious.
I have a feeling that, you know, one guy, simple enough. Two, basically impossible.
That's a good instinct. That's gonna serve us
Once you
well.
figured that was going to happen. You're much cleverer than your buddies.
Did blood come out of him? That's weird. These guys should not have blood. I truly think that any enemy that has a corpse, like their little floppy corpse, sticks around, I think that they should respawn, and that any enemy that dissolves into magic should not respawn. And it should be this consistent thing throughout the game. That would be nice.
Demon Titanite. Hey. Not in any hurry to fight that guy. I mean, it would be simple enough. Easy 1,500 souls, right?
Easier than the snakes anyway, right? I mean, they were only 500.
Wait. My number is no longer white. Can I just do this? Nope. Don't know how to use that item then. That is a shame.
Yeah, it's a good scientific approach. Yeah, test the thing under new parameters.
Tough enemy ahead. A phantom will invade your world, and you'll have to fight it.
Who is upstage payload anyway?
Beanpole. Have to do that before carrying on. Oh, you know what? That's probably from the... Oh, man, there was a cliff right here! Oh, I discovered it all too late. I wonder what's down here, though.
Why not hop down there and find out? You have hopped down and you have found out. I still have the skull lantern. Oh my god.
Just some stairs?
Equipped, I mean.
Jeez, am I inside or outside? Huh.
Welcome to Uldad. No one knows if you're inside or
That
outside.
looks really risky.
We carpeted the street.
I should have lured that guy here to the cliffs. Well, live and learn. What can you do?
You can live and learn.
Okay, well, that was sort of a roundabout. I guess I could climb up there. But why?
I guess I could climb up there.
This looks
like I just get it immediately.
This does not
Look
at
at
all
this.
look like it works, but okay.
Unbelievable. Not fooled for a second.
Head ahead.
I mean, there were soapstone messages there. So that's actually how I knew.
Okay. Carefully. Carefully.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's literally the way to go
Minor
on.
course correction there. Here.
I would have quickly discovered
Okay.
that there ain't another way to
Yep,
go.
I am totally here.
That part kind of sucks, though.
That doesn't look right. Look, I have other places to explore.
Do you?
I'm gonna save this one for later.
Okay.
The ultra dangerous looking one.
You can save it for later. It's fine. You'll be back. Danger or no? And by that I mean, yes, it's dangerous.
Oh no. I cannot get up this tiny incline.
That's diabolical.
Oh boy.
Holy
I have been
shit.
tricked.
Holy shit. I forgot about that.
All right. Time to do something very dangerous feeling. I have to run in a straight line and do a running leap.
Okay. Oh,
Okay,
you meant to...
not bad.
All right.
A little minor physical challenge to undo my foolishness.
All
So
right,
it's
all right.
Chest ahead, it says. But where?
Like, I don't know that that's the right way to go yet. So it looks like
Oh,
just a dangerous
must have missed it.
extra.
Try jumping. Yeah, right. Oh, the mimic test. Good.
The bop.
Okay, cool. How did I miss that? No, well,
Weren't looking there. So you
I
missed it.
suppose
How do
there
you
was
miss
something on the
anything,
other
though?
side as well. Oh, I see. The other side was the way up. Okay. And these places are a lot different when there's not a skeleton leaping out to attack you every 5 feet.
Yeah, they saved that for later.
Oh, right. Was the tough enemy they were talking about the gargoyle? Oh. Well. In case you missed your first gargoyle tail axe. Oh, Lord. Uh-huh. Try wings. I see. I don't have wings.
Gargoyle had wings. Use the gargoyle.
Where does one get wings?
Where indeed?
I guess I am down to trying that silly leap. You know, one leap or another. That can't, you just, what, you fight the gargoyle and then nothing? Was I supposed to
don't even have
talk
to
to the
fight him.
gargoyle? You're like, hey, buddy, I need a lift. Could you help me out?
That's not an insane idea after the imps.
Again, there were a lot of signs around here that said need
did that.
humanity, so maybe that's part of it.
Oh my god. Back to that.
Well, let's see what else we can do.
Where are you going, Kaz? This is why I still don't feel bad about doing the chainmail thing. I'm never gonna feel bad about this, by the way.
Yep, Orlando sure is confusing so far. Tourist trap, really.
Wow, maybe I am gonna get lost.
Let's see.
Little did I realize.
Now
Binoculars.
that looks like something. Why, I'll wager if I got into that twisty-looking tower and twisted it sideways, I'd be able to connect this place to that. As it stands, it looks like I can connect that place to nowhere. And so I really want to go to that place. And so maybe those marks were right on the money.
I'm learning things by looking at them, you guys.
See if I can get a slightly better look at
That is what a consistent map does
maybe
for
not.
you.
It locks my view that way.
I am literally learning where to go by
And
looking a
again-
great distance at it. That's... When the fuck does that ever happen in other Souls games?
Well,
They're
anyway.
teleporting.
Is something to test, something to try.
Shaking my head.
I wonder what's beneath this. Oh wait, no, there's the grating around it that prevents you from getting into it. All right.
So, one of the things I've mentioned before is that I don't like teleports. Now, there's a very specific reason for this. like, if you're talking like a Mega Man game, like every stage is the stage. You go forward. Maybe there are some offshoots. Maybe there's some like
That looks
minor
ultra dangerous.
bits of exploring. But basically, there's
There's
a
no way
path,
that's
and
the
you,
correct way
you
to
go
go.
through it.
Like
They're-
walking into the screw.
They're not there to test your
Nah, I don't
your-
buy
your
that.
exploration skill. And that's what Dark Souls 2 and 3 are like.
Yeah, the tower itself would have to twist and fall in order to
And you know,
connect the bridge up here.
and level design for that. That's fine. It's just you're not testing the skill of exploration.
Well,
And you're not exacting a
at this point, I have
cost
exhausted other ways to go, more or less.
as a player to make that test.
Now it's down to this. Someone else decided to.
Something that I miss.
Good luck. Oh, well, if someone can leave a mark there. That
Wow.
was probably closer than it looked. Be wary of up.
Made it.
Okay.
Not only that, but now you're in the rafters. So good work. Up here with the choir.
Oh. Hey, how you doing?
Okay. Raw Club plus 5. Plenty good enough.
Okay. I guess we can't get along. A ladder that I can see, it's got to be a trap.
So unwilling to give
Ooh.
myself even any credit at all. Ah, hell.
A jiggy.
A what? A jiggy? No. Okay. We're just
Man,
talking nonsense.
this place sure is cool looking. Sightseeing in Orlando. See, now that I can't actually do the invasion that I wanted to do. Oh. I think I understand why you guys are dangerous now.
All about the environment.
Of course, you're fighting me on a cliff, so I don't think you really want to do that.
Oh, which reminds me, prosecute
saying.
ice.
Jeez. There's a bunch of guys up here.
Probably abolish the TSA while you're at it.
Maybe we can just sort of do this as little as possible because I know I'm gonna fall to my death. Hey, where does the chain connect? There's probably a lever I have to hit somewhere. And it is insane for that to be up here. I also don't really want to fight these guys up here. First one went well enough, but I have a feeling that I can walk over and they'll try to jump down at me, and that would be far preferable. Okay, so yeah, hit a lever to raise that or whatever, and then it'll come up here, and then you can pick up the thing. Alternatively, jump down on it. I don't like that plan. Also, it's only a stupid item. Who cares? It's probably like large soul of a proud warrior or whatever nonsense.
It's usually a large soul of a proud warrior.
Could be a cool weapon, though. Could also be a key. Maybe it can't be a key. I don't know if keys can be that color. I'm going to sit here and talk to myself to distract myself from the tightrope walking that apparently this chapter is going to have me do a lot of.
This chapter.
You know, well enough so far. And just wait till the point where I'm hectically trying to run away from an enemy and need to do it precisely on here.
What should I turn this thing into?
Oh ho! Or perhaps I had the right idea in the first place. Whoops.
Yep. The most dangerous path is the correct one. Ooh, I have
Okay.
like a finger thing. Hold on.
I get it.
Yeah, like this. It's not bad. It's kind of cute, actually. Yes, I've made a chainmail rectangle in my
been
time
pretty
here.
generous with platforms so far. Not terribly thrilled with the nature of platforming in this game, because a platformer it ain't. Behold my shadowlessness. Where am I in 3 space? Who knows?
There might be a graphic
Okay.
setting that could change that. Oh boy.
So, how's your footing? Because mine's pretty good.
That's an overstatement.
Let's see. What are you guys doing hanging out up here anyway?
Yeah, this job must suck, by the way.
Oh, for crying out loud. That one is totally on you.
Oh my god, did I get through this the first time? No way.
Cool statue. I wonder if that's painted. Okay, before we actually climb down,
Unbelievable.
there was
Dude, just
anywhere else
climb
to go?
down!
Oh, looks like my path's actually cut off. Okay. Oh, that wasn't so bad.
Okay. That wasn't so bad, he says.
Slow and steady. Ooh, boss fight time already? I feel like I haven't fought any, but... Hey, what gives? What, I'm supposed to leap over to that?
Yeah, that's kind of the model, but
Hmm.
no. No.
Okay, where's the actual way onward? So it looks like, what do we have here? Stairs? Hey! Sneaking up on me. Of that junk.
Please go through the fog
Yeah,
door.
and then we have just stairs down into like a regular place. Sure. That is fine.
Okay, I'm trying to be thorough.
All of
That's-
Orlando will be yours, chosen undead.
No. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get killed doing something dumb. And not open
But
the
thou hast
shortcut.
rung the jingle bell of fate. Its obnoxious rhythm cascading throughout the cosmos.
All for a treasure. Kaz.
That. Oh, look at that stairs. Okay. No stupid jumping required, I presume, unless it's locked from the other side. At any rate, not inclined to try the stupid jump because look at that. That's way too far away.
Don't do jumps.
Like if I could somehow shimmy around this pole, you know, like in Prince of Persia or something. What is that?
That's
You guys
your
see that,
shadow.
right? Shadow in the window.
That's your shadow, actually.
Oh well.
We found it.
I
You
suppose
were
we'll get
asking
to him
about
soon
it.
enough. Man, maybe I should put humanity back on just so I get invaded more. Spice things up. I'm hesitant to actually summon phantoms unless I'm fighting a boss. Because I feel like not just any old person is going to be down for aimless wandering.
That's considerate of you.
Semi-aimful wandering, let's be honest. Yeah, okay. Be wary of jumping, except that's all that I got.
Just go through the damn fog door, you ass.
Did Did someone not complete the stairs? That's...
Maybe that's what it is.
What about here? Is that a safer drop?
No, Kaz. Oh my god.
Well, I can ask my little drop stone.
You're killing me.
Is it a safe drop? I forget if that noise means death or not.
It's a scream. Do
Let's
you
try it from somewhere that is certainly death?
Do you think it's the scream of safety? The alarm that means nothing is wrong.
Like, say... here. Right. Okay. So... I guess it's the door then.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Tain't bad.
I can hardly believe it.
Yep. Old switcher. All right.
Yeah, which I know about because I looked at it from a distance with binoculars.
Leave some of the mysteries of the cathedral unsolved, but I don't feel like leaping around just for some stupid treasure. Oh, I guess you're not happy about that. Well, guess what? We can pal around right here. Enter my arena. Yeah. Yep, you got it. Right over here. I'm such a chump. Come get me. Or is that the limit of your... That's the limit of your fight. Okay.
Should probably switch off the prism stones, but, you know, whatever. This is a fine trade.
Yikes.
Am I gonna just get killed here by a gargoyle? That'd be fine.
Down you go, I guess. Oh, here he comes. I should have figured that you can't Goomba Stomp this one.
Oh, you totally can. Just, you know, not in a dramatic fashion. Wow, the whole gargoyle set.
Where does Tail Axe go, though?
All right. That's enough. That's sufficient. I'm gonna have to figure out where I ended for this because that's all I have in me for tonight. I'll try to remember what the right thing to do is and then do that thing. In the meantime, I'm out of gumption for fiddling with chainmail, so let me try to carefully put this away so that it actually still fits. That won't exactly work, but it'll do well enough to put up here all together on my little shelf. Okay. It's good. Good night, everybody.